Hello, it is Saturday afternoon, and I am so happy to be streaming today. And I would be so happy if anybody came. Oh, it's 3 o'clock at June 22nd, 2019. This time last year, boy, it was a little different. It was a little different. I was just a naive young man, not knowing, oh my God, what this world was about. Let me see if I can get rid of this dialogue box. But hey, oh, but it's me, it's the beep bop bop buddy. Hey, Jennifer. Well, hello from Illinois. I'm in Texas. Hello from Texas to Illinois. Are you in the Are you in the woods? Are you in the prairie land of Illinois, or are you in the streets of Chicago? But thanks for coming back. I believe you've been here once before. Or if not, we can just pretend like it. Um, but this is a rare Saturday afternoon stream. I don't do too many Saturday afternoons, but I just needed to. What are you up to today, Jennifer? Is it a wonderful Saturday or a abysmal afternoon? Hopefully it's somewhere, you know, but it doesn't matter. Every moment holds a brand new opportunity to have the time of your life. It's there. What you been up to? Who else is watching? If you're familiar with the quote of this title, Stuart Smalley was a motivational speaker on Saturday Night Live, and he helped me through a lot of things. Played by, what's his name? He's a congressman. He's a senator from Minnesota. I'm not too sure if I want to go to Minnesota. The southern part, a major storm. Hell yeah. Well, I hope we have a major storm here in Tejas. That would be nice. Any rain we can get in the summer is a big relief because most years it's a drought. But so if you get that storm, your crops are going to be growing, and you'll have things to do in the outdoors. What do you think, Jennifer? Do you have any farmland? I don't have. The world is my farmland. The world is my farmland, and I'm always raising things up, raising crops in my own way. But we're all farmers when it comes down to it, within ourselves and in the natural environment. But are you looking forward to the storm? You think you'll get your electricity cut out? But I want everybody to know, everybody, if you've ever streamed or you think you're going to stream, I want to tell everybody something. In the last 2 months, almost every stream, it's not like it used to be. Every stream, there'd be a whole bunch of people piling in at first. But what YouTube started doing is they send out notifications later and later, 5, 10, 15, 20 minutes. So you just watch. If they would send them all at the same time, it would crash the system, especially for much bigger streams. So, and that's also going to, weed out the people that aren't too serious about streaming them. Oh, nobody's showing up. I guess I'll sign out after 5 minutes. So, Jennifer, hey, Crystal, Hey, how you doing? You have a good week, Crystal? Yes, hey, Rhonda. The sewer backed up. Oh my God. And you probably still had to work too. But Crystal, I've seen your Twitters and you're a very good looking woman. And I just wanted to tell you that. Hey, sweet girl. Welcome back, sweet girl. Sweet girl is a great singer and um, I don't know. Don't worry about what's going on in other places, sweet girl. But good afternoon. What you been up to? What y'all been up to? I guess you'll have to order one of those one of those water vacuums to pump it all out. But boy, a sewer, we would just call the plumber here. Been pretty good. Been great. How about you? What you been up to, Crystal? Did you have a good Friday night? Hey, Nikki, you're watching a man work. Oh my God. Oh, you had the week off? The city's gonna pay for it? Good. What have you been doing, Nikki? Or are you just here to harass me? Nikki just came to harass me. Oh, you had a tough time this week, Crystal? When you type, it disappears. Oh my goodness. Well, I guess it didn't disappear this time. Have you had your device on for a long time? Because sometimes when you've had it on for a long time, a lot of the video applications, um, they do weird things. Oh, I'd love it if you harassed me and we just talked. You could just mix it all up in there. But I do hope you're doing good, Crystal. You got through it, you know. It's over. It's over. It's a done deal. And you have every opportunity to live your highest joy. Hey, Genie in a bottle. Hey, Genie. Yeah, I was watching your most recent upload. How have you been, Genie? And there's Krista Lynn. Oh my gosh, she gave me the upside down. Why the Krista Lynn, welcome back. It's been several months. I've been shouting you out and everything. Well, I ain't scared. I'm not scared. You just do it. Welcome back, the King. Hope you had a good night, Mr. King. What you up to this weekend? It's Joseph Goldstein, aka Billie Holiday, aka Jerry something. But I'm doing great. You know, dealing with family and everything, dealing with everything. But I just do the best I can, so I don't worry about too much. I do what I feel led to first and foremost, and that usually sorts everything out. I usually get around to everything. I'm kidding, Nikki. I'm kidding. I'm just keeping it light. But I'm glad you're here, Crystalline. I hope you've had a good 3 months. Well, well, thank you, Jeannie. You know, I woke up yesterday after a lot of rest, and then I even slept a little bit last night. I meditated a lot. I've, I've discovered some more things that's helped me out, and that can definitely lead to feeling better, more rested. How are you doing, Jeannie? You know, Jeannie, almost every stream I asked, has anyone had any moments of epiphany or inspiration? and nobody ever answers. So I have to bring my own. But if y'all have any inspired thoughts that you want to share, I'd love to hear it. Anything you feel led to share, I love that type of stuff. Oh, thank you, Jennifer. And that's true. You know, throughout the last year, after doing, who knows, maybe 100 streams, I kind of figured out how to keep things moving along without getting bogged down in controversies and things of that nature, while kind of being settled down in the midst of a drama community. At, actually, two different drama communities. But I've adopted a few other communities which they have absolutely no uh, interest in that kind of stuff. So you're gonna you're gonna grill out. Okay, Nikki. Well, you come back anytime. Art and music. Cool. I'd love to see your art and music, Crystal. I am going to be doing artwork very soon, within a week or two. Of course, I keep saying that, but it's getting closer. The thought is your own demise. Okay, I'm gonna get to that. You burned out the motor of your lawnmower. You ran out of oil. Yeah, you probably ran out of oil. Well, sure, Anthony. I have tried your suggestion, to the best of my ability. But I do have my own things to work on that I've, kind of conjured up. You're watching a man work. Is he outside your window? But I'm glad you had a good friend by your side, Crystal. Sometimes we don't have that. I haven't had a good friend by my side in a long time. And that's by just being a loner and setting out on my own adventures. It kind of comes with the territory. But to tell you the truth, I do have friends I can always call on. The sweet girl's going to harass me. Oh my God. So what are you up to today, Billy? Holiday? Good. All is well. Yep. Well, I hope you have a good one, Nikki, if you're really headed out. Sometimes people say they're headed out and they stick around for another 30 minutes, and that'd be great. The thought is your own demise. Well, Jesus said, or in Proverbs it says, he that thinketh that he is, he that thinks that he is. And that's a really easy way to describe we create our own reality. Think positive is the only key thought. It becomes motion, and motion becomes matter. Well, you can totally elaborate, Anthony. Okay, Jeannie says, well, I would say to stay focused and don't get distracted. This is your season. All right. I can deal with that. Okay, son. Okay, sir. It runs on electricity and the motor was smoking. Oh my gosh. Well, maybe you need a gas powered. Okay, Mr. Benson. Okay. Lovely and wonderful. Oh, and the king and Crystalline. Yeah, Crystalline. Crystalline is like my spiritual, my one of my helpers. Store your things in Rubbermaid, not boxes. Oh, damn. You know what? Through all the BS I've had to deal with on YouTube, I have made several close and good friends. Me too. I really have. And, I'm really surprised. I'm not surprised, but it is heartening to just think back at all the people that I met this time last year and pretty much everyone's still with me, you know? Oh, you uploaded something this morning? I can't believe I missed it. It expands. Oh, okay. Out of every negative comes a positive. Yes, that is very true. That is very true. And if the more that makes sense, the easier it is to get through life, to see that even negative serves a purpose, and it's not just, and sometimes it is a challenge, but that's usually the way through it. Well, I don't. You don't live positive? Oh my gosh. Okay, Mr. Benson. Where has Daphne gone? Well, she said that she was having some type of illness, and she has popped in a little bit here and there just to say hello, and she said that she would be back, you know, and I trust it. But there's a lot of people I could say, like Bella. I didn't see Bella last night, or uh, I could go down the list. But people just have, they have their real lives, and you'd be real surprised with how many people they'll s- they'll contact me on Twitter or in a comment and saying, "I'm sorry, I barely missed you." They just have things to do, and I'm glad to know people that have things to do. Just normal, regular people. Hey, Gene, I'm doing good. What you been up to? What have you been up to, Gene? Now that you got rid of lots of junk, so that's a positive. Yep. And I guess that's one of the, that's a parable for the inner world, is those negatives help you clear things out to make room for what you really want to experience. Am I right, Jeannie? But thank you, Jeannie, for that inspirational word. Jeannie in a Bottle is a great channel for y'all to hit up and support, so you can get those inspirational words. And she always has interesting mukbangs. She's always eating interesting things, and she's a good person, so I definitely recommend her. See, you are forced to declutter. That's good, Crystal. Mukbangs terrify me. Well, they terrify me sometimes too, I'll be honest with you. Oh, thanks, Crystal. I think you rock. I think you rock more. I'll just be honest with you. Take a negative and turn it into a positive. That's right. Take a negative and turn it into a positive. It's the only way to go forward. And it's a bit of a challenge to say, how does this serve me? How would God use this for my advantage? And just having that little question usually produces an answer. Hey, Angie. Hey, what you up to, Angie? Good afternoon. I know that Abe's streaming, and didn't. I did send him a message saying that basically I was planning on streaming today since yesterday, so I'm gonna follow through, but I will check out his stream later, and I hope everyone else will watch his replay if you're not, you know, wanting to check him out right now. A couple when we're gonna get around to that basement. Okay, there you go. A lot. Take a lime and put it in the coconut. What in the world are you talking about? There you go with your mashups, trying to combine two. absolute contrasting elements and put them together. That's what Billy does on her channel with music. You're eating your corn dogs. How many? Have y'all ever eaten more than 3 corn dogs? Usually 3 is the limit, right? 3, there you go. Make sure the bottom's burnt just a little bit. And got it if you got it out of the freezer, you got to really check that wiener. Could be ice cold. You don't want the ice cold wiener. Okay, Jennifer subbed up Jeannie. Cool. I hope you're having it with mustard. That's the best way to do it. I'm not sure what the custom is in Oregon, but if you have to, use ketchup. But mustard is the best way to eat a corn dog. You haven't had a corn dog since you were a kid. Yeah, they're good with both. Yeah, the ice cold wieners. I don't know. Maybe some people like that. And ketchup. And ketchup. All right. It's all good. You just use what you got to. Plain. Well, I do like personally to get them right out of the package and eat them, but sometimes you have to heat them up. You know, sometimes the package says that you have to heat them up. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I got you, Jeannie. You bring food and just break bread. Oh, okay. Gluttony. Okay. I got you, Jeannie. Well, I'm sorry I use that word. Plain. Yep. Hopefully, you know, you might need to rinse them off with a little bit of water coming straight out of the package. But, oh, yeah. Sometimes I like to wrap them in a tortilla and put butter on them and wrap them in a tortilla. Yep, that's what I like to do and microwave them. Over a campfire? Hell yeah. So what you up to the rest of the day, King? What are you up to tonight? Does anyone have any big plans for tonight? I haven't had big plans on a Saturday night like in a long time. I don't like to have I don't like to do that. I don't know. I'm just too much of a nonconformist, you know. I like to party on Sunday morning or Tuesday afternoon. I just like to do stuff like that. It can just be a breakdown of the food and explaining the taste. Yeah, some people use that word in different ways. I think it's overused. A mukbang is like eating 50 pieces of chicken. You know, that's what I think a mukbang is. So I think that word's been abused, man. Hey, Art, there's Reaper Man. Hey, buddy, what are you doing? Are you back at home? We got a celebrity here. I might be streaming tonight. I'm thinking there's a good chance I will be. You're going bowling? Hell yeah. Oh, glow bowling in the dark? Hell yeah. I did that one time. Yeah, I hope everything's good, Reaper. Reaper had been in the hospital, and I'd love to hear how you're doing. So what's going on, Angie? Um, are you ever gonna head out to the McDonald? What's it? The McDonald Research Forest. There's another name, McDonald. Or to tell you the truth, any type of nature in Oregon. In order to eat with someone on a video and to help people with loneliness. Oh wow. Yeah, I guess so. It helps people eat amongst other people. And I guess I'm more comfortable eating with people in my physical, not on camera. But I've eaten many things on camera. When I did a 24-hour live stream, I usually eat steak and I'll just eat in front of everybody. I'm staying home. Okay. Okay, Gene. Getting some rehab to start walking again. Oh, okay. Well, I'd tell you what, you've got lots of people that want you to be strong and healthy, man. No plans for the weekend except some art. Cool. Well, I definitely know that I will be getting to that very soon. I got some super chats the last few days that pretty much is going to allow me to get my whole new thing of acrylic paint, get those really good professional uh, golden, it's either golden or acrylics, I think. Liquitex. Liquitex. This, you know, it says basics, and then there's another professional grade. But to tell you the truth, basics, all it is it's been mixed with a little bit more water. I would go for this, but Liquitex. And I wonder by just saying that on this stream is going to demonetize. Y'all wouldn't believe if I don't know what's going on, but so many of my videos say limited advertising because of stuff that I've said. And it's like, I watch streams where they're just nasty and they don't talk about being demonetized. Maybe they are, I don't know. But anyways, Liquitex or Golden, right, Crystal? Yeah, Liquitex or Golden. And you can get them where I live at Michael's and a lot of, you know, I think even Walmart has some of these brands now. But this is professional grade. You can even paint curbs with this paint. The black paint. You c- it's indoor outdoor paint. And if you ever need to paint the numbers on your curb, you can just take that black paint, put a little bit of water in it, and it'll be good for about 5 years. I can tell it. Oh, it's all good, King. I really well, you got it. You got it, Art. A lot of people want you, you know, think very highly of you, and it's great seeing you right now, seeing your profile, and come in here and say hello. That's awesome. And it is one day at a time. That's the way you do it. That's the way progress happens, is to not bite off more than you can chew. Hell yeah. Yeah, King. Yeah, it's amazing. So, thanks for your help. Thanks for your help, man. I just kind of close my eyes and do these streams sometimes, and I've been amazed. You got it, man. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. No, I just thought of something. But yeah, man, and Joshua Park, Samantha, Elmo, they're doing stream. Well, Elmo didn't, but when they do streams, they're keeping everyone together, and the crew is still together. So hopefully, and you can be on more panels, like with Joshua or yeah, man. And it's just good to hear from you. I think it'd be awesome if maybe you went on Abe's panel. I think he would like. I think that'd be great. But I would like. Hopefully, you could say hello in Abe's chat if he's still on, Mr. Art. You could just say hello over there. He'd love to hear from you, I'm sure. 333. It's 3:33. The power of three. Oh, he shut it down. That was a pretty quick one. Okay. Well, I hope it went good. I think he was on his main account. I'm not sure. Yeah, tell Yeah Man hello. Maybe he's listening, and anyone else who's laid back watching, just say hello, and that's all. Um, and I could take it from there, basically. But I like to improvise. I like to just start a stream, improvise with the people that appear. Anything anyone wants to share, anything whatsoever, even if it is crazy, like even if it is like bordering on like causing, like, I don't know, if it's bordering on something really racy or too much, just say it anyways, and all I'll do is just edit the comment out. So basically what I'm trying to say is you got freedom of speech, 100%. Hey, what's up, Scarlett? I'm just in time. What did I miss? Well, you missed some inspirational thoughts, messages. Maybe we'll just have to start over on that. And you always can. It's always a great opportunity for more inspiration. That's the one thing I've learned, is it never runs out. And that's an epiphany. He's at work. Yeah, right. He might be at work, but he's not at work. Hello, Mr. Fan Channel. Well, it's Stuart Smalley. Stuart Smalley. Saturday Night Live. An inspirational teacher. You can look it up. You can probably just put it in the search. and maybe he'll help you out a little bit. What's going on, fan channel? Are you going to be streaming tonight? Key me in. Key me in. Beliefs create reality. Beliefs create reality. We are the ultimate creators. Ultimate. In the ground of love is the greatest creation. Or you could say love is the creator. Night, days today, nights tomorrow. Oh, wow. Not tonight. Okay. So what are you going to do tonight? Inspiration. I have a question, Jack Squat. Please ask me. Ask away. Ask anything. Don't hold back. But you are on the ultimate ground of creation. Do I ever go outside? Hell yeah, I go outside. See how this is getting a little brown? That's proof. But I go outside all the time. I was outside earlier today, and most of the work I do is outside. All I see on this, well, when I go live, I'm in this chair, baby. And that's what I like to do. You know? And it hasn't been the same chair, but, you know, day by day in positivity, which leads to stress-free and drama-free. There you go. I should video it. I don't have a phone or a way to video. That's one of the reasons I do this. No, I do this because I want to. I went and bought a webcam. I have a phone that needs a battery, but I like doing live streams. And there's something to be said for consistency, you know? So when you eat a Campbell's soup, do you say, oh, it's the same soup, it's always in this can in this great design? Or are you glad to get the same product every single time in a different flavor, a different variety, right? Hey, Anna, I'm glad you made it, Anna. I hope you've had a great afternoon. I hope you've had a great afternoon, Anna. And you enjoyed, I think you were on Abe's panel last night with the same 6 people every day. I don't know what you're talking about. I'd get more viewers if I brought. Okay. Well, thank you, Zero Content. My channel's doing great. It's doing great, Zero Content. But I will add some, you know, I'm going to add lots of dimensions, but sometimes I like to stay in one dimension and do the best I can with it. It's a challenge. Hey, Lucy, when I started the soup chat. What do you think, Lucy? What you been up to? Angie's back. Why did you leave, Angie? But don't you dare judge my channel when such amazing, interesting people create the color. They create all the flavor to my streams, you know? What's up with a stand-up comic? He's always doing stand-up, right? But you'll watch him year after year, and all he ever did was just stand up to a microphone. You are disparaging them. No, it's all good. He can say whatever he wants. I appreciate it. Oh, okay, thanks, ZC. Okay, King, have a great day, man. Thanks for being here. Have a great night with your in the dark bowling. But how about this zero content? Why don't you just go ahead and get it over with and unsub and hit the road? I've done my back end, so just stayed home. Oh my gosh. Is it your lower back? I'm in the spunk. The spunk? Oh Lord. Is that Pippi Longstocking knows about spunk? I don't know, zero content. I'm just kidding. I'm just playing with you, just like you're playing with me, so get over it. Fantastic. We are all the colors of the wind, especially the Oregon wind. Okay, thanks, ZC. I appreciate it. Live streaming is content. People like live streams because it's like having a chat and it helps lonely people. Okay. Yeah, most definitely. But I know what the deal is. I got perspective. I'm no fool. I see it. What about Larry King? He did the same thing behind the same desk for 30, 40 years. Hey, what's up, boy? What you doing today, man? You're the spunk. Oh, Angie's the spunk. Hey, Marie. Marie. Is the fabulous monochrome art on your channel covers your... Yes, it is. Yes, it is. It's the black and white or some of the things if you scroll way down to the beginning of my videos. And to be honest with you, some things show up good and some things don't. All I did was take a picture of it and upload it as a video. I wasn't trying too hard. Oh, cool. Thanks, boy. I'm purple. I like the haze. Oh. It's okay. He can say whatever he wants. I invite anyone to say absolutely anything they want to me. You can attack me. You can give me a hard time. You can troll me. It's all good. But do not ever mess with anyone in my chat. And do not ever start to go after anyone who's not here. Deal? It's a deal. Jack is a hero, not a zero. And even if you did attack someone here or attack someone else, all I will do is remove your comment and we'll start over. I won't even block you. I have a long leash. I'll give a long leash, but sometimes it's just obvious. And zero content will not be censored on my channel. Constructive criticism is very encouraged. Hey, welcome back, Picker. STP Picker. What you been... Did you have a good morning of picking? Rabbit. Hey, Rabbit. I'm glad to see you, Rabbit. Thanks for coming to my stream. I've been watching all of your replays. And I actually... I clicked watch later on your most recent upload. And gosh darn it, I haven't watched it yet. Hey, man, are you having a good weekend, Rabbit? What What are your plans for tonight? Do you have any outlooks? I don't. I don't have any plans. I don't. You know, I'm probably gonna take a break and then stream again and do the Saturday night. You know, just hanging with family. Okay, okay, boy. Thank you for popping in. I hope you enjoy your family today. I think you have a great family, and I wish you could show them on camera more. Not, just because they're interesting. Only if you're comfortable with it, though. Serious question. Sometimes gotta pull them reins. Yeah, pull those reins. When you gonna take that shirt off? I thought I would give you a laugh, but seriously? Well, I almost had it off today. You know, I had it off almost all morning, but as long as I'm comfortable with the fan on, it's gonna stay on. Okay. My plans for tonight are try and get sleep. This stream has been going for about 30, 45 minutes, I think. Um, I guess I could scroll up and see if I could find the first comment, and that'll tell me. Oh, yeah. This stream has been going for 46 minutes. Are you going to be streaming today, Rabbit? Damn, Angie, you trying to get people naked? Oh, yeah. You did drama ASMR and I missed it. I haven't done drama ASMR. No, no, no. I'll try to make it more like reality based, like based in a real context that we're dealing with right now. 46 minutes, sir. If you just ignore them, they'll go away. Don't react. But sometimes you gotta defend yourself. Oh boy. Actually, I don't believe in that. It's like so many people are stuck between two worlds. The don't react world and you gotta defend yourself. But that defend yourself, that's the it's all good if you're committed to it and you just want to go for it. But if you're so worried about the drama, then you're gonna have to not defend yourself. You gotta weather the storm, right? You gotta unsub. You gotta unfollow. He was shouting me out again. When? I was on his stream last night. Good Lord, that Dr. Fish. I love Dr. Fish. He's a true warrior, a pioneer, a rebel, and Mare is too. What kind of fan am I working with? It's a box. I mean, it's a high-tech box fan. Big Ads fans. There's a legit brand of commercial fan called Big. Oh my gosh. Well, I don't have that. Oh, Big Ass fans. Like a big ass fan. Well, it's only June, okay? And it's not even like once it gets into the hundreds and I do an afternoon stream, I'll be taking it off. I'll show some nip. I'll show the nips. I'm not scared to. I just, you just got to be patient. I'm not doing it just for show. I refuse to do that because I'm not a I'm not a circus monkey. Okay. Yeah, it's getting hot. It's gonna get hot. It's gonna get 110 in the next month, I bet. They're in demand. I said nips. But it's just a Texan custom. It's nothing special. It's nothing to get all worked up about. It's not like I got perky tits or, those saggy tits that kind of perk up at the end. That's my favorite. The ones that sag and perk up at the end. I don't got none of that. But I do need to tell you the truth. I need to work out. I need to lose some weight, which I will. Good chance by the end of the year, I'm going to slim down quite a bit. Until August? Okay. Yeah, that's true, Rabbit. 110, and sometimes it's 110 with like 80% humidity, and especially after it's been raining, you know. In certain areas, it depends where you're at outside. Some areas are 150 degrees and some areas are like 80 in the same yard. Sag and perk, there you go. I don't need to. Yeah, you don't know. You don't know. Look, I weigh 190. I weigh in the 190s, okay? 5'10" in the 190s. I could stand to lose a little bit. But to tell you the truth, it's not that big of a deal. I give myself some leeway because of the medication that I'm on. They're trying to get me out of my shirt. Hey, Chrissy, what you been up to, Miss Chrissy? Have you had a good weekend? Are you still doing the bartending? Whipped it. I whipped it. Am I stripping? I might go without a shirt in the next few weeks, but it's just because it's what I feel like doing. But there's other people that have mentioned that. Some of my best friends are nip lovers. They're just in it for the nips, and it's all right. Well, Rabbit, my advice is to eat a little bit throughout the day, and that'll raise your metabolism, and you will never have too much on the stomach that would convert into fat. Just like a deer, a deer eats all day long, and they are fit and lean. Oh, till 2:30 last night. Okay. In the garden, when do you think you'll be harvesting the peppers? Drink lots of water. Yep, that's one of the things you got to do. It's all right, Gene. But I would say I don't know how soon, but I am gonna tone up. I need to. Have I ever water fasted? Oh yeah, don't do it. If you're on medication, I wouldn't do it, rabbit. But when I went off of medication, I did it. And um, you have to really be up to it, man. It may not be healthy. But I think I fasted for 4 days straight. And after, 2 days, you get used to it. But I recommend do your research on fasting if you feel inclined to do it. But that's one way to cleanse the toxins out of your body till the end of July. Well, I'm just glad you're doing good, Chrissy, and I'm glad you're here. It's all good. It's all good. I thought she said it to me. I've drank, so in my defense, I'm still buzzed. Oh wow. But another way is to eat small portions throughout the day. The only challenge is having things ready to eat throughout the day, like snack foods and things of that nature. That's another way to cleanse your system. You keep the nutrients coming through your body, and you're going to lose the excess weight uh, comfortably. It's a comfortable way to do it. If you water fast long enough, you defecate parasites. Oh my gosh. Well, I'm definitely not an expert on it, but I'm sure lots of people have written about it, and a lot of natural healers have lots to say about it. If I did it again, I would definitely do some research. Hey, Joe, I'm good. What you up to, man? I love the rain too, but I will drink lots of water and eat fruit. There you go. That'll work. That's another form of fasting. You're fasting from eating lots of at the same time. That's a form of fasting. Not enough sunshine. Too much rain and not enough sunshine. It'll happen the last 2 days. So there's going to be a growth spurt. Everyone has parasites in their stomach from what we eat. Oh my gosh. A yard fire? Oh, cool. I saw someone last night. Oh, 23KC. He did an upload where he was fishing by his creek. I think he calls it a creek. It looks like a river to me. And he made a fire and he caught several catfish and 2 gar. 23KC. But my only advice is do what excites you the most. If the idea of fasting is exciting, do it. You're gonna make some steaks, hamburgers, steaks, ribs. Fish, maybe. Grill some fish. Yeah. Yeah, he is cool, Joe. Go check his channel out, 23KC. Um, check out his most recent upload. It's a good one. Do I live somewhat of an urban area? Yes. Most definitely. I live in the middle of a huge, huge urban area. It's suburban. I guess you would call somewhat urban is suburban. So, yep. But we're all Texans, so it's all good. You know, we're not too full of ourselves or nothing like that. We're all kind of embarrassed we live in this type of area. But how about, I know that you do. Fart, please. I just squeaked one out. I just squeaked one out, and that's all I got. Okay? I squeaked one out, and you better have caught it, Lala. I did it. I, I'm sorry, I actually did. I already did, and please don't ask again. How old are you, please? I will once. Get ready to leave soon. Okay. Well, thanks, Joe. Thank you for your love and your positivity. What do you think of urban music and how loud people think they have to play it? Well, Rabbit, I have the luxury of, if it's happening on this side of the house, outside, I go to another room. And thankfully, I'm in an area where people don't play loud music very often. But hey, what's up, Pleiadian? Welcome back. So I have earphones. I mean, like earmuffs that cancel out noise. And I'll put them on if I have to, Rabbit. Okay, thank you, man. Thanks for being here, Mr. Pleiadian. All right, Lala, come on, man. I'm not gonna do I'm not gonna do any of that other stuff. Please don't ask again, so I don't have to time you out. All right. Scarlett hit that thumbs. Thank you. Yeah, how old are you, Lala, please? But I did, you know. I I delivered. Fart on donate. I did. I did. But I don't have any more in me. I don't know what to tell you. Yeah. But I've known Lala for about 6 months. And you know, the only problem is asking too much. Show feet. How about this, Lala? Give me hit hit that super chat, and then I'll show you my feet. Slapjack. An upswing due to development, but we still have urban holdouts who love blasting the music. Yeah, Rabbit. You know, I'm not gonna do it. Please don't ask again. We have an agreement. Please don't ask again. If you can come back in an hour or two or tomorrow, but don't ask again right now. Yeah, Rabbit, I have definitely struggled with that in several places I've lived. I have lots of thoughts about it. It just might mean that you really feel like kind of moving somewhere else, and these little things might bother you a little bit more if that's something that you're inclined to do. That's what I found in my okay, when I was really struggling with sounds, I was also really wanting to move or go somewhere else. And so a lot of things started bothering me that weren't bothering me a few months before. So think just a thought. Um, has anyone read any good books lately? Nope. What's a good book I've read? I mainly read like pamphlets or um, I don't know. Doing a live stream the way I do it, I read like that. But I sure haven't read a. The book that I've read most in the last 15 years is the Bible. Just little bits and pieces all the time, just for to help me out. Mainly the words of Jesus. That's it. I don't deal with Paul or John or any of that. Just the words of Jesus, and I have to trust that the original words. Sometimes I don't even trust that they're the original, but I use a concordance to look up the original Greek, and I basically just decipher, I guess you could say. Hey, Espen, what's up? What you been up to, Mr. Matheson? You having a good Saturday? It's like a huge bin. Oh, you have a bunch of books in a bin. Hey, Jersey Queen. What you been doing today, Jersey Queen? I think you hit the nail on the head. A lot of it has to do with not wanting. Yeah, you know, that's something I noticed is that's when I had neighbors that had a dog that I could hear through the walls, and I really freaked out, and I had to apologize and things of that like that, and eventually I just hit the road. You are streaming more. Are you okay? I'm streaming more. I guess I'm streaming more, but I'm good. Finished moving. Oh wow. Where did you move to? I haven't done the really, really long streams much. I did a 6 hour last week, but they're nice to chill in. And I would hope that I create an atmosphere where people are comfortable just expressing whatever they want. You know, you'll be respected. Nobody's turned away. Oh my gosh, 30, 3,100 miles. I have the west coast of Norway. Oh, wow. So are you right on the ocean? So um, the reason I bring that up, Rabbit, is it might help kind of skip it. If I get back in that situation again, I'll immediately look at the reality, which is I simply don't want to be there. So I could have saved myself a lot of angst by focusing more on that and just kind of watching and observing. I can really relate to the type of situation you're in. If I want to be mean, I'll go to other streams and do it. Sure. Well, that's good. 700 meters from the beach. Oh my. That sounds delightful. Well, I hope you really enjoy it, man. Do you ever do any deep sea? Do you ever fish in the ocean? Daily streams, and it was, well, Rabbit, if it seems overkill or repetitive, I would definitely take a day off. But I think it's natural to not do one every day. I think it's a myth to stream every day is for me, okay? The only the only way my channel keeps going is because I take breaks. So whatever's best for you is what's best for your channel. And you got the jack. Salute for that. Whatever's best for you is best for your channel. I can't open this jar. We'll grab one of those rubber grips, please. One too many stubbers. Yeah. Fish 10 mackerels in 1 hour. 10 mackerels in 1 hour. Wow. You lucky duck. You just walk right out and get some mackerels. But anyways, Angie Ramirez, how have you been? How's your life been the last few weeks? What you got going on? I'm hoping yep, got that salute. Your meaning for you. I was going to say, don't talk Jack out of streaming more. You finally got to me. They finally got to me. Don't talk me out of it. Well, I have my own agenda, and my agenda is possibly to stream more often. I think that's healthy. It would be better for me to stream more often, but I'm not going to kill myself to do it. Blessed with the Jack salute in regards to streaming. Yeah, he's referring to his. But what's best for you is best for your channel. And if you want to stream more often, that's what's best. A lot of people force themselves to upload or stream every day and they get burnt out. They never disconnect. And all the stuff builds up and builds up and they can't handle it anymore and they quit, they give up, you know. But I started out, this channel started by taking breaks. That's true, Scarlett. I do want to hang with y'all more often. I really do. Personally, I need to. Okay, Espen, have a great day, sir. Thanks for sharing your experience and enjoy the ocean, man. Wouldn't that be awesome if you lived where you're right on the coast, like the ocean's in front of you, and then you have a lake behind you and a forest. Okay, Lala, if you're here, I'll give you 10 seconds. Jersey Queen says, Rabbit, you have a great channel. I love your rants. I love your rants too, and stories about your life. I agree. I always like to hear what his take of things are. I should watch one of Rabbit's streams. Yeah. But to tell you the truth, it really just takes a day or even half a day. That's usually all it takes. But yeah. See, Lala is not a patient person. And patience would pay off with me. Ocean, lake, and forest. Yep. Very expansive. Expansive. Okay, cool. Thank you for doing that, Scarlett. And anybody else, y'all sub up Rabbit Abstract. He does a stream at least every other day, if not every day. But I don't think it's a big deal, really. If you have a regular sleep schedule, to do an hour stream a day, unless you don't feel like it, then don't. But I do prefer the model to take 2 days off, and then when I stream for like 15 hours. And so that's about 30 hours of streaming a week. Whereas if you stream an hour a day, that's 7 hours a week. But it is a way to get your watch time. You know, stream eight hours. And get comfortable with the awkwardness of certain downtimes. She put her hand on the pressure washer. I'm Chrissy. Was that that was a message to someone else somewhere else. Oh, it was for your son. Well, I'm sorry to hear she burnt her hand. When's the last time I've been to the ocean? I think I should. It's all good, Chrissy. It happens. Happens to a lot of people. The last time I've been to the ocean. Well, I did a driving job in 2000. In 2007, I drove to the coast of South Texas and I saw the ocean. Before that, before that, I went on a fishing trip with three friends in 1997. In 1997, we went and fished in the ocean. Before that, I went to Walt Disney World and we went on a cruise like in 91. That's it. Yeah, but I do feel like I'm, you know, broadcasting. Even if no one's watching, I know someone's going to watch the replay. And I'm not really talking to myself. I just have things to say. I keep to myself so much. Eventually I can just talk, talk, talk. Where did my text go? It was in my chat. But lovely people, thank you for being here. It's 4:23 on a Saturday afternoon. I would love for anyone to be silly, just say silly stuff, give me a hard time, ask me an uncomfortable question that you'd like to ask just anyone. But you can try to rile me up, test me. I mean, I don't have any moderators. I'm wide open to the world for a reason. There's a reason. It's because I want some craziness. Okay? A brief memory. Oh, you had it when you were younger. It's all good, Chrissy. I've learned. Yeah. Great job on that, Rabbit. And I do the same thing. When my camera goes on, I am talking. I don't sit there and wait because it's about the stream. If no one came in, I'm going to still be talking. Now, it is tricky when you've had a space where a bunch of people were coming through and then it just quits. It's kind of hard to get the wheels rolling again. But it happens. But that's the trick of like a 6 to 8 hour stream. You're going to have a lot of activity and then it's going to go dead. And you got to be ready for it. You also got to be comfortable with silence. You got to be comfortable with letting it just be, because things will pick back up. I am drinking a Summit Suds. I drank this product earlier, and now I'm having a Summit Suds, which is a root beer. And now I'm going to be demonetized. No $1.50 for me. Actually, a stream that goes like 3 hours gets about, from ad revenue, anywhere between $1 to $3. About $1. Yep, suds. And I hope throughout this live stream I haven't said 50 times like I did the stream before last. I watched part of the replay and I said I was like, you know, you know, you know, you know. But I'm trying not to drink too much soft drinks. Notice I didn't say pop. It's soft drink. Too many carbonated beverages. What are you drinking, Scarlett? You drinking anything? All right. I'm going to try a new addition to my stream real quick. Let me get to this real quick. It's pop in the north. Nice. Banking from those Valvoline in state of Wisconsin. Yeah. You know, it ain't nothing. But if y'all want to know the glamorous world of monetization, you get ready for 75 cents. Those 75-cent payouts. And you have to get $100 before your AdSense has to add up to 100 before you can get anything. So peppermint tea in my heart. In Jack's heart, huh? I'm about to spin the mental wheel of shout outs. I'm going to spin the wheel in my head and I'm going to come up with a real random channel to shout out. Peppermint tea. Oh, wow. I like peppermint. My favorite ice cream is peppermint ice cream, not peppermint chocolate chip, mint, or peppermint ice cream. That's my favorite. Sometimes. All right, I'm going to spin that wheel. Boom. It's a deal. It's a deal as a good friend. I don't know if she has any content on her channel, but she was in here about 30 minutes ago. It's a deal. Her name is Nikki. She's been a good friend for about a year. And she's not afraid to speak her mind. And she's a great supporter if she supports your channel. And I'm glad that I've gotten to know her. So there you go. It's a deal, spelled D-I-E-H-L. Yes, peppermint ice cream, not peppermint chocolate chip. The chocolate, those pieces of chocolate mess everything up. Quiero miar. Quiero miar. So, yeah. Thanks for everyone for chilling so much, you know. But don't chill too much. But I don't really have a favorite ice cream. Coffee used to be my favorite. And then, you know, the red velvet cake. I love it when they have icing. when they have icing in the ice cream, like cake icing, ribbons of cake icing. I lick it up. I just lick it right out. Congratulations, it's a deal. You're not going to probably see this portion of my stream. And if you had content, I would suggest people, yeah, coffee ice cream and I like stupid stuff like cotton candy ice cream or like I don't know. But at one point, I didn't eat coffee because it affected me too much. Because apparent maybe it had freaking caffeine in it. But it's weird, y'all. You go through life and things affect you differently. Used to, there's no effing way I could eat. I could have caffeine, right? Because of the bipolar anxiety stuff. And now I can drink all the caffeine I want and it doesn't do anything. It barely does anything. Like there's no reason to. I don't get an effect from it. If I don't get an effect, there's no reason to do it. It's all about the rush. It's all about that kick. I'm not a big on the sweets. Upsets your stomach. Yeah, you were saying that. You're not a sweet guy. You're not into sweets. I went several years and I didn't like sweets. But yeah, I had an I had a hurt tummy from eating freaking Cadbury eggs. I'm not talking about this. Debbie Thompson, she sent me a big bag of those Cadbury eggs. I mean, the candied eggs. But I also got those big Cadbury eggs with the yolk in them. And I ate so much, it made me sick. First time in years, maybe ever. Just like a little child. Yeah, yeah, Rabbit. I'm glad you brought that up. I have had the same experience in my life. When I was in middle school, I started drinking coffee. And I really drank it in high school when I worked for a roofing company. I had to wake up at 4:45 every day in the summer. And so I got hooked on caffeine. I could not wake up without caffeine. And I felt like that was a death sentence. I had the same thoughts that you've had. I don't want to be dependent on caffeine to wake up. So I put myself through it. And I got off of caffeine when I was about 20 years old. 20, let's say 22, 20, 21, 22. And it was a very good decision. And I got to where a big glass of water really felt good in the morning. And I didn't drink caffeine again in a long time. I really still not, I still drink it, but I'm not dependent on it. And I think it's because I went through that process. But it's definitely worth it because it's like your life depends on it. You know, not like other things. Caffeine is like your life depends on it. So it's definitely worth going through whatever you have to go through. Um, and I do suggest tapering off. Tapering off is a very good way to stop anything because you still give yourself the allowance to have some, And what that does is it creates a really enjoyment, more of an enjoyment. While you're quitting, you actually enjoy it more. So it's a great effect, whether it's tobacco, caffeine, or alcohol, because you still do weather a longer period of time of perhaps not having as much. So when you do allow yourself to have it, you really enjoy it and appreciate it. And then naturally it does fade away. Upset tummy from cranberries? I'm like, cranberries? Yes, it is withdrawals. It definitely is. And don't let anyone say that a psychological addiction is different from physical. Psychological addiction is physical. Psychological psycholog okay. Psychology is physical. It's one and the same. Espresso. To tell you the truth, I love those espresso shots. A few years ago, yeah, I did drink a lot of caffeine, but it was just for the fun of it. Get those little espresso shots from 7-Eleven, like $2 for a little can. But I was looking just to get lifted. Smoke a little, drink a little before work. Drink a little this, drink a little that, and smoke a little this, and I'm ready to go. Coffee, ice cream, and peppermint. Yeah, there you go, Gene. My new favorite drink is aqua. Oh my. I've never heard of that. Is that a fruit drink? But are there any substances that y'all take that help you perform better at anything? Personally, not me. I do need to take my gabapentin more often. I just realized the last time I was up, I didn't take any gabapentin. I didn't even take it. I'm supposed to take 3 a day. So I got myself a fresh new bottle. This will take 3 months to go through, but it's all right. And I do want to say, for anyone, it helps to a point. Yeah, everything helps to a point, but it definitely helps for the mind itself with focus to be able to stay in that. And that's what real artists are good at. What was I going to say? I'm about to say something controversial. What was it? Espresso beans are really expensive. Whoa, 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 whoa. You worked at McDonald's? All right, Lala, if you're here, I'll give you 10 seconds for what you've always wanted. No, too late. Yep. Say it, say it. What was I going to say? Yeah, yeah, getting the gabbies. Hey, share your experience working at McDonald's. I worked there for 3 years when I was in college. Um, uh, Head shop, head shop, head shop. Oh, okay, it's not that controversial. I wanted to say that, in the past, there's been people that really did they used their monetization to get, obviously, to get drugs. But I'm not on zero. I only have my psychiatric drugs. I don't drink. I don't even smoke weed. So that's something I need to say at the beginning of a stream, just to make that clear. You don't love chocolate? Wait, wait, wait. But a chocolate covered espresso bean? Oh, wow. You told me about the Mickey D days. Well, um, what part did you work on? The grill, the assembly, the drive-through window, the front counter, or the front window? I mean, my favorite was the assembly. But I guess, okay, I'll give you something a little controversial. Anyways, when I mowed yards, I used to drink beer like 7:30 a.m., especially on a Thursday or Friday, and I would have this big styrofoam cup, and I'd put it in there, and I would drink like 3 beers before the first yard and smoke weed. And god dang, it's the best. Morning drinking is, in my opinion, the best time to drink. So you can sober up before you go to bed, and you can get as wasted as you want. I tried to go back out of desperation, but now it's 24-hour breakfast. Oh, and Uber Eats makes it. Oh, Viagra. Who's taking Viagra? I'm never going to take it. To pay for your music addiction? Wouldn't you get dehydrated? No, 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 no. Because in the morning it's not too bad, but you know, see, there it is. No, I would just get a buzz and still drink water, and then hit the pipe a little bit. Weed. They make you tired. Wow, they don't make me tired at all. I'm with you, kind of, Crystal. I just don't have any desire for it. A few years ago, I drank a lot. I just like getting a buzz. I like the buzz. I don't like being drunk. I like the buzz. So I'll get to the buzz, and I'll maintain the buzz. But I felt it was good. It was good. And then I naturally desired to do other things. So very interesting. And of course, earlier in my life, it didn't play out like that. When I was in college once, I started drinking every day, all day. For 2 weeks, I drank all day, every day, and I basically reached out for help because it was not going down a good path. Oh, that's interesting. I've never really been the life of a party, but I was kind of on the fringe of the party group when I was growing up. Sometimes it was good. I'm not gonna lie, sometimes it was very fun. I just don't like any type of conformity. That's why I like to stream at 3:30 a.m. sometimes. And then I basically rebel from myself and just do standard things. Yep. But I see, a definite clearing, whereas I'm starting to hold more and more good feeling energy, and that's going to take over. The more I practice that, the more I don't have a desire for other things. I cleaned a library after hours. Perfect for drinking. You would pass out. Oh man, an old couch. They were into other chemicals. I bet they were. Lots of coke. I only did that once. Hey, Amjad. What's up, man? How are you? I only did it once. I think half a gram. And it just felt like a cup of coffee. After I did it, I was like, man, I want a joint. So you got any plans for tonight, Crystal? I'm good. Finished another premiere. You are the premiere master, man. I haven't done a premiere yet because I haven't done any uploads. I have one way to do an upload, and that's to do a private stream and then download it to my computer and then upload it from my computer. I've just found out streams are best for me. Jeepers? Oh, wow. Is that the name of his channel? Jeepers? Jeepers stream. So what's going on, Amjad? What you working on? Is his channel name Jeepers? But I've never drank or done anything to like excess to where I couldn't perform. It actually helped me. I use things to the extent they help me out. Jack's daily vlogs. Clogs. Jack's clogs. That's interesting. Okay. Oh, I think he's been in here before. Alrighty. What type of, oh yeah, I've seen your, what type of artwork are you thinking about doing, Crystal? The ASMR premiere was a spa roleplay. Oh, I need to check that out. I like the roleplay ASMRs a lot, especially Minx. I like her bitchy roleplays. Yep, it turned it to clogs. Oh my gosh. Oh, you're painting for someone? What type of paints do you work with? Okay, should I do another mental wheel of shoutouts? Jaw Seeker. Jaw Seeker. Oh, commission. Cool. Jaw Seeker. Jahseeka. She comes around about once every 2 weeks. She left a message a few days ago, but she's a very interesting person. She has about maybe 5 subs, and you never know what's going to come out of that creative mind. Jersey Queen. Your favorite is oil something. Oh, okay. I haven't used oil paints too much. Basically because I want them to dry immediately. Okay, Rabbit, thanks for being here. What's going on, Jersey Queen? Are you stalking me? Hey, Lala, you missed it. In the last hour, I had 2 of them. I called you out. You weren't here. So it's over. It's over. They're creamy. Oh, and they blend good. Okay. It definitely is another form of art to work with, oil paints. Hey, Erica. Just stopping by to show support and hitting the like. Thank you for hitting that like. Sleep stream, please. What you been up to, Erica? Have you been working? I think Erica should do a live stream. But I do have some oil paints, and I just find it because I like to overlap. I like to create layers, so I really like my paint to dry quick. That's the only reason. I already... Nope. It's too late, Lala. How old are you, Lala? Tell age, please. I think. No, Lala's good. He's a friend. Don't worry about it. I think it's a he. I wish it wasn't, but I think it is. And I did a stream. And if I did a stream, see, that's the thing is I was very surprised when I first started streaming. I got absolutely no problems. But if you've been around, see, I wasn't recognized much in the community to begin with. So, but you know, the only thing that'll ever happen is some nasty comments. That's the only thing that will ever happen. That's you, though. I speak my mind. Well, let me tell you, Erica, when I first started streaming, I spoke. I got into every topic, and I was really nasty, and I got in trouble. I got in trouble real quick. I didn't think anyone was watching, but um, I was being watched, and I had to make. You would be the female aide. Oh yeah, right. my advice is to let off your steam before you stream. And I think after a while, for me, what I find most enjoyable is making friends and having a good time. And I do enjoy growing the channel. It would get you in trouble. I think I could see that. Okay, Amjad. Hope you have a good night, man. My next stream, it I might do a stream tonight. Might do one. Jack used to be bad. I mean, I still have my opinions. I just, I focus what, there's a difference between growing a channel and having a kind of a vision for that, and still have an opinion. It's not like I'm not being myself. Part of myself is I want to grow a channel. So I definitely have opinions, but just like with anything else you do, if you watch a TV show or you watch a movie, you have opinions, but it doesn't mean that you go and publicize your opinions anywhere. Hey, what's up, Colt? Colt, I just ate the creamy. KC, I just saw your upload. Colt. Oh my gosh, Erica. Hey man, I had the thick and creamy macaroni and cheese, man, and you're right. It's great. Out of the box, it's great. And KC, man, I really liked your upload. I thought it was great. It was real interesting seeing, you're fishing during the day, and then you kind of had that time lapse going into the night. You made the fire with your friend, and you were catching fish out by the fire. I loved it. And okay, yeah. To tell you the truth, I Googled it. I Googled if a blue and a channel can crossbreed, and they can, but they also did say that a spawning channel can mimic a blue, and that's what I ran into several times. So that's what it appeared to me to be, because I think the crossbreeding is kind of rare, and I've seen several people. I think it's okay, cool. I've seen a lot of fishing shows recently where they came across that, and they all appeared to be spawning channels. Hey, Furby. Furby had a stream this morning that I was in, or this afternoon, and I'm glad I was able to catch it. She has about 46 subs, 60, 50. So it'd be great if y'all helped her out. It's the time of the year for the catfish. Oh, okay. But yeah, I just ate the creamy macaroni and cheese like Colt suggested, and it was a great suggestion. And KC is a great channel. Great channel. Thank you for being in my stream. He has an awesome, well done channel. a lot of outdoors, a lot of outdoor uploads, which I really enjoy. And he was fishing on the stream. Did you tell me you used to be a pitcher? No. I was an outfielder. I was a right fielder and a center fielder. I played um, I played on a 5A baseball team that did very well. And then I played in college for a year, center field. But baseball is definitely the sport that I gave the biggest shot. Okay, cool. Thanks for hitting each other up. And I'm not kidding, man. When I was asking if you did a catfish video, right when I asked it, I was like, oh my God, I hope he hasn't actually done one. Then I went to your channel and you did. I was embarrassed. But for some reason, I didn't catch it in my sub feed, so I hit that notification. I don't want to miss any of them. Okay, Colt. I've never heard of Rouse's. You think something as famous as a national as Walmart and known would be more expensive? It's true. They have good prices and they have brand names, so it's up. It's not easy, man. You had to be decent. Um, Synchronicity. There you go. That's a good word. Um, I guess I was all right. Oh, okay. Well, thanks, Casey. My senior year was a good year. I hit 290. I made first team all district, and it was a surprise. I didn't before high school. I didn't play much, but it was still my favorite sport. When when I made the team as a freshman, I was not any good, and so I took batting lessons in the off season, lifted lots of weights, and worked my ass off. And I didn't contribute much until my senior year when I started, and I actually um, did. It was interesting, I was real disciplined, but it was unfortunate I didn't find a good college program to go to because I was still developing, and I just went to the place where they would start me as a freshman, and it just wasn't a good coaching. They didn't have good coaching, so I decided to focus on my business, and I didn't feel like going to a $30,000 a year college just to play baseball. Hey, Joe, before you go, doing good, man. Joe said he's gonna barbecue. He's gonna make a fire. And when he said that, it reminded me of what Casey uploaded. He's gonna, I think, do some barbecuing, make a fire, and kick back. I'd love to do that. The Reds, the Reds. Oh well, the Rangers are doing pretty good. That's my team, and it's pretty exciting. They weren't supposed to do anything. Yeah, 290's all right, for high school. My fielding was actually kind of better, in my opinion, but I felt like I had more potential. But when I don't know. I decided that I probably wasn't going to play real pro ball, so I just wanted to focus on something that was going to really pay off in the future. You're a football. Did you play? Did you play football, Joe? Fire and Brews. There you go. Are you going to cook some steaks? I asked that earlier. Oh, wow. 7 in a row. Yasiel Puig is one of the Cincinnati Reds, and he's an interesting person. I remember the first 2 weeks he came up a few years ago. He was batting like 600 and something, and he settled down after a while. No cooking. All right. Played football in high school. Let me guess, you played linebacker? But I'm getting back into watching baseball. I just like to have a team to root for, and I like a team that's an overachiever, a team that wasn't supposed to do good, and then they just come out of nowhere. I like to support that type of team. I don't know anything about the Phillies. I don't know anything except Bryce Harper plays for them. Yep. The Rangers are my team. Yes. I saw it. It almost went to it went to that back row of the second deck. But the thing is, I thought that someone would hit it on the roof. I'm waiting for someone to hit the roof. I think Joey Gallo. I heard he hit the roof in a batting practice once. Wide receiver. Oh, okay. He licked his bat? Oh, I need to look that up. Mazzara. And Mazzara is not someone that I considered that type of hitter. But they said it went 505 feet. And it was like the farthest home run ever recorded in a certain way. Yep, Joey Gallo, and he's hitting like 270. He's always been a 200 hitter. The farthest home run this year. It was pretty interesting. If you just get hold of it the right way. Joey Gallo is a name of a mobster. There was, I've hit some pretty far ones, but I was always focused on line drives. My only home run I ever hit was the last game I played. And it was the only time I ever decided to hit I decided I was going to hit a home run, and I hit it. I felt like I was going to. Oh, back in the Joey Gallo. Joey Gallo. So your team is the Reds? Casey? I'm always going to be a Ranger fan. I used to go to about 50 games every summer, go to batting practice. I had 20 baseballs once from batting practice. They definitely have a great culture with that team in town, you know. Nothing like here. You've always had Reds season tickets? Wow. I guess you're a big Joey Votto guy. I don't even know if he's still on the team. Did you, since I can remember, did you play in high school, Casey? I loved baseball. Was such a different sport compared to the others. It was just a different vibe. I really felt like myself when I played. He's washed up. Oh man, I didn't know that. Nick Senzel. But I don't watch regular TV, so I really have to have a reason to do it. My favorite player was Juan Gonzalez and Ruben Sierra. Maybe Ruben Sierra. You were too high. Okay. Nick Senzel. Senzel. Nick Senzel. I do know that Christian Yelich is the home run leader, and he just looks like a kid. He looks like he's 18 years old. Juan Gonzalez. Yeah. He was a mythical type of person. And Ruben Sierra, I love the way he swing the bat and then jump, do his hop when he got a hold of one. So the Reds are playing the Brewers. Christian Yelich, that's right. So you think you're going to do any fishing tonight, Casey? That is so awesome that you have those types of catfish right behind your house or right in front of your house. I would be fishing right now. But of course, you know. Did you keep any of those catfish and eat them? I guess maybe you wouldn't if they had eggs. But I love how when you catch a fish and your dog is right there. 29 home runs. Wow. Yeah, that's amazing. That's amazing. Think about it. It it would be great if he could knock off Barry Bonds single season thing. The water's too high. It's too close to the Ohio River. Oh, it's too high in mercury. 350. Wow. That's great. And, he doesn't look like someone that is on any type of juice. But you never know. I wouldn't put it past anyone. It was strange the other day. They actually suspended someone for steroids. And it's like, when's the last time that happened? But I take a break from sports. I've watched sports my whole life, and I mainly watch UFC and boxing. 65-70. That 450. 450. 100. Yeah, 350. 140 RBIs. Well, that's definitely triple crown. Did Miguel Cabrera win the Triple Crown 2 years ago? Oh, is the UFC on ESPN right now? I didn't know that the UFC was. He's going to win it, huh? I really enjoyed seeing Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury have their fights, but they really need to go ahead and schedule that rematch. He did. Oh, okay. So the main card will come on later tonight. What's the main event? Or like what are some big fights on the card? I'm Yeah, that's probably what I'll do later. Yeah, they're the best. And I will make a prediction. I think Deontay Wilder will knock him out. It took him to the 12th round to figure it out, and he's going to touch him. I love Wilder, man. The Korean Zombie. Did you see Korean Zombie versus Yair Rodriguez? That was magical. I'd like to see Francis Ngannou some more. So, it's 5:20. Anybody's welcome. Oh my gosh, I don't know who that is. The female fights. I like Amanda Nunes as a fighter. I like her a lot. She's the best. I like Holly Holm. I think she's hot. I got a crush on Holly Holm. Big time. Who? Wait. Are you saying it's going to be Amanda Nunes versus Holly Holm tonight? I think they already fought once. Hell yeah. Nunez and Homer fighting tonight. Oh, hell yeah. But Nunez is gonna, oh, if it's not tonight. Well, Nunez is gonna destroy her, I'm sorry. It would take a lucky shot. It would take about 10 lucky shots. I'll look it up. It's hard to look things up while I'm streaming. But regardless, I'll watch the event tonight. Yeah, the first one, didn't they fight already? I think that's just a money fight, you know, because they're both popular. But yeah, when she fought Ronda Rousey, I don't like Ronda Rousey. I loved it. Hey, what's up, Mr. Rocker? What's up, man? What are you doing today? Yep. Holly Holm gets her face messed up on a regular basis, but she still looks good. What you been up to, man? Hey, Casey, do you think you'll do some more live streams? The first fight tonight, is it going to be Holly Holm and fucking Nunez? You've never done a live stream? Oh man, I'd love it. You'd get a bunch of people in there. I think you'd enjoy it. Okay, Rocker. Nobody said anything about my title. Like, I don't know. Yeah, I do. If you just go live and you just basically talk to the camera, you don't expect anything, and then you'll get you'll be so surprised with, just to tell you the truth, it's just really gratifying when people start popping in the chat. And it's usually, you know, someone that has a channel that you like watching, or it's a friend, and you'll immediately have things to talk about. Yeah, that's true. And I kind of forced myself to just at first the live streams were not good, you know, and I just felt like if I keep doing it, I'll get better. And nobody gave me any crap. A lot of people show respect just for going live, you know. Hey, what's up, Red? Welcome to my stream, man. How how did you find my stream? Is that NEX? Oh, okay. What you doing today, man? Mr. Red Nexus. That's what I started doing was, ooh, the candy. From Candyman. Hey, Kevin. How are you doing, Kevin? Just doing a stream, having a nice, delightful weekend. Not really putting any restrictions on myself as far as what I'm going to do or what I want to do. Hell, I might go fishing tonight. We have a levee back behind our house that I haven't fished in many years. We used to catch catfish, a strange form of perch, and of course, turtles. Record it. Hell, okay. I need to get a battery for my phone before I do that. I've given up on a phone. I'm happy without it. You gonna do anything tonight, Mr. Red Nexus? You gonna watch the UFC? I have a webcam that I attached to my laptop. 5 years. What do you stream with? Or why do I stream? Yeah, me too. Boxing's my favorite sport. But I like it to be in a stationary position and have lots of space to do things. And I don't want to pay over $100 a month for a freaking service for a phone. And I don't want to be connected to a phone. And I don't even notice it, not having a phone, or even in this house. Phone's in a room, doors closed. And that's just how I like it. What you been up to, Kevin? You think you're gonna do any more uploads in the near future? It's 5:30. I think this stream started 3:30, 3:15 or so. So it's about 2 hours. Okay. Lala thinks that he's blocked because nobody responded. I've blocked him and timed him out many times, but that's how it's done right there. Nobody reacted. So it's 5:30. I'm thinking about ending the stream in the next few minutes or so. If you're watching, you want to pop in, just say hello. So Red Nexus, have you gone by another screen name? Have you changed your screen name? Yeah. I think boxing, I don't like people being able to like take someone down and they rest, you know. A big fight to me is way better than anything there is. I had a phone in 2015 just for work, and I would turn it off every night. Just turn it off. I don't want to be on the hook all the time, you know. Just be on the hook for anybody that wants to reach me for any small reason. And I do tend to get addicted to things and overdo it myself. So it's one of those things. You know, I keep myself away from gaming, phones, and stuff like that. So let me ask you, Casey, have you been married? Or I have never been married, and I haven't really had a real girlfriend in a long time. I've never had a real serious relationship. Never. Ever. But you know, that might change in the next, it's not going to change anytime soon, but with gaming, I would go crazy with it, man. Especially like a baseball. I would play the whole freaking season within a week or two. Yeah. I just don't understand the whole concept of being with the same person all the time. That would drive me nuts, man. You had one, I can't read that. 2K basketball, baseball, and best. I would get a boxing game or maybe like WWE or something like that. I'm not into the shooting, like murder, the mass murder games. I just don't have any appetite for that. I think I'm gonna take this to 5:45. 10 minutes. But I'm a dedicated loner, extremely dedicated to being a loner, whatever you want to call it, a hermit. And I'm fascinated by the spiritual world, or I'm just fascinated by getting better. I've got a lot to chew, as you would say, a lot to chew on, having mental illness and then kind of leading a life of meditation. I got a lot to work. I've worked through a lot. And with that has come a lot of perspective and a lot to say. I have a lot to say. Sometimes I get into it. A crazy female keyed your car. Yep, they get crazy. And that's basically kept me away, are the crazy ones. It's like, I don't want no more of that shit. That is, it always ends up with the crazy psycho. Why? Thank you, Red. It's like, I want an independent. If they're independent, then it's not going to lead to attachment. You know, there's a big difference between attachment and love. The energy of love that flows freely, and then attachment. I know, Gene. Hey, what's up, JM? Okay. Well, thank you, JM. I'm not drunk. Not drunk. Come on, hug tight. Hey, Nate Johnson. Miss Sweet. What's going on, Miss Sweet? Are you going to do a live stream tonight, Miss Sweet? Hope you do. Hug, hug, hug. What you been doing, Nate Johnson? My goodness. It's getting late for you, huh? Okay, here's your kiss. And I'm sorry I haven't made it to you just might. Okay. Well, I hope I can catch it if you do. Well, I can bring the psycho out of anyone, any of them. $23KC, that may be true. Who knows? JM says, shit, 23KC. He is my good friend. My gosh. You nasty mouth. Okay, good night, JM. Hope you have a good night. Thanks for popping in. 98%. I think. How have you been, Miss Sweet? What you been up to? You having a good summer? It's 23:39, 11:39. Well, damn, Nate, we need to catch up. I don't know. When's the last time we had a conversation? Thanks for spreading the love, JM. I don't know what funvals mean. I guess that's a Filipino word. Yeah, Nate, I hope you've been doing good. And I hope your young boys are doing good. I missed all y'all. Thanks for the pineapple. Yep, Miss Sweet is definitely has a great channel. She's a great streamer. Y'all should hit her up if you haven't already. And so does JM. She'll sing a song for you. Pretty good, Nate. Just, getting through a lot of weird things. Yeah. JM Damala or JM, she changed her name. You should, if you haven't subbed her up, you should check out her live stream. She'll give you a kiss. So how have you been, Nate? I haven't seen you around much. You saw a guy sucking pineapple. What are you talking about? Her private part? You have video? My gosh. Okay, cool, Nate. Put it on your channel. Put it on your channel. Yeah. Sucking a pineapple in her private part. You have the video? Did you videotape it? I don't know. What have you been up to, Nate Johnson? You still remodeling your house and taking care of that water damage? Your birds are good? You're in good health? You can't put it up? Okay, JM. Have a good night's sleep with your pineapple. Say hello to Heidi for me. Heidi Lisa's good friends of JM. Hey, Chilled Fox, welcome back. What's up, buddy? Been streaming, I think, for about 2.5 hours. I'm not sure. The house out need new flooring because of the flood. Okay. She's going to send it on Facebook Messenger to Casey. But this is a Saturday afternoon stream. I haven't done too many Saturday afternoon streams, and I just thought it was a good time to hopefully reach the people I wasn't able to last night. I hope there's a good chance I'll do a stream tonight. Who knows? But I will take a break here in a little bit. Steaks off the grill. Lean and well done. Oh, wow. Heidi's live. Heidi's live. Okay. Well done. Interesting. I like medium rare. But you're getting good rest, Nate. You're resting up and everything. Heidi's a good friend. I like to go to her streams when it's just her. She usually has a panel of like 6 people. If I don't reply, I've nodded off. Okay. All right, Nate. Well, I hope you have a good night, and hopefully when you wake up, I might be streaming Medium rare. Your burgers? Oh my gosh. To tell, I'm opposite. Hamburger meat, I want to cook well, and a steak can be a little pink in the middle. Yep, I'm doing just fine. This is my second stream since I've been up, and had a great stream last night. But I'll be doing some artwork in the near future. I'm getting closer and closer. I got some really good donations again last night that's going to help me with that, to get my paint, my brushes, and the blades for my saw. And in about 2 weeks, I think I'm going to be doing a live stream when I do my artwork in about 2 weeks. So that'll be good, you know. Do I enjoy? To tell you the truth, I am not a big fan of artwork. I'm not a big fan of art. I like to make artwork that even people that don't like art will like. So I do artistic woodwork, and with real nails and paint, and I'll be showing y'all in the next few weeks. I really want to show you what I do, because the good pieces that I had have been sold, so I don't have my best pieces to show. So now that I have, you know, a lot of new friends, I want to show y'all my best work, but I'm going to have to produce it first. So I think I'm going to end the stream here in about a minute. Green landscapes, bodies of water, and even abstract. Well, the pieces of art that I do are elaborate designs and a focus on energy, trying to put a representation of energy and movement into my artwork. And that's where I'm at right now. Hey, hippie chick. Just got here. What you been up to? But we had, right at the same time, Miss Sweet, JM, and Nate popped in at the same time. I'm guessing Gene might have been watching. What do y'all want to do tonight? I guess you could say it's kind of cosmic. What I try to do is, you know, how Jackson Pollock did the splatter paint and did all those layers of splatter. Well, what I'm trying to do is to put structure into that, and to randomize structure along with the different layers and colors, and bring it out into a third dimensional medium by using wood and nails. So, yep. I've just been looking for an opportunity to do it, a a reason to do it, and I think I have a reason now with this YouTube channel, you know. Okay. Well, that's exciting. Y'all getting some lightning and tornadoes and flooding. There you go. Yep. Been waiting for the. To tell you the truth, I haven't thought about producing art and showing it to my friends here on YouTube until recently. But this is the exact type of situation I was interested in, is people that would be interested in seeing what I do. So that's what's motivating me. No tornadoes? Okay. You got any plans today, Chilled Fox? I heard that the UFC is on. I'm going to check that out. Yes, I will use lots of colors. I am going to try, the pieces that I've made have just been completely multicolored, but the focus is going to be more defined patterns within lots of activity, but more structure. I need to focus on structure more. I agree, Chilled Fox. I think it might rain here tonight here in Texas, but I love storms. I wish it stormed every day. I need to look into um, promoting artwork on my YouTube channel, like how I can go about that. I might just produce, show some of the steps, and then I might have to actually promote the sale of it outside of YouTube. I'm not sure. So I'm thinking about going to 6 o'clock now. But thanks for being here. Thanks for showing up. Is there anything else you want to discuss? What else is going on in your life? Any other ideas, artistic ideas? How about you, hippie chick? Have you been working on any art? Well, I'm gonna, yeah. What I do is I make cuts, lots of cuts, and I have a canvas. It might be a wooden fence panel, and then I'll have all these cutouts and all these shapes and all these designs, and then I'll turn on the camera and I'll put everything together. And I think that'll be intriguing. What have you been up to, hippie chick? And everybody who watches on the replay, thanks for watching. Every stream is different, you know. Oh boy. But yeah, I mean, after going 2.5 hours, it's a challenge, especially now that more people come into the chat. That that changes a lot of things as far as pacing. They're all out of school. Do you have to keep them busy, or they just you just let them loose every morning? Who's that? Oh, yeah. And to tell you the truth, I'm going to catch up on all the uploads that I've missed in the last few days, and hopefully I can catch some streams, you know. 12 and 16, there you go. I guess the 16-year-old can drive the 12-year-old all wherever he or she wants to go. They have classes and scouts. Okay. Oh, good. I think I think art lessons are really, really valuable because, you know, there's things that I learned when I was younger that I use now. I didn't do any art most of my life, but I took art lessons as a child, and I remember a lot of it, a lot of techniques, a lot of perspectives, a lot of approaches. But hippie, I've already delayed my stop time 3 times, I think. But I really need to end it at 6 o'clock. I hope you can catch my next stream, Hippie Chick and Chilled Fox. Anyone else, Casey. You know, it's always worth popping in to see what's going on. If 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 the vibe is good, if things are rolling, or if you just want to have a more of a laid back discussion. Okay, hippie. I think definitely the first, you know, I always recommend on a replay, just skipping through it to find the good parts. We had lots of good conversations and fun people coming through, and yep, there's always good times. So it's 6 o'clock, and I need to go ahead and cut out. So look for me later on tonight. I'm thinking, who knows? Who knows? But I think I have another one in me. So I hope you have a good night, hippie chick. Chilled Fox, 23KC, Ms. Sweet, Nate Johnson. JM's asleep, she said, but I don't believe it. Gene, of course, Gene. Thanks for being there, Gene. Thanks for your company. I love you too, hippie chick. And I hope y'all have a wonderful night. Following your joy, following your bliss, following your excitement the best you can from moment to moment. And you can't do any better than that. So, hey, Chrissy. Yep, I'm signing out. But thanks. I'm glad I could sign off and say goodbye to you, Chrissy. Thank you. Thanks for being here. And I look very forward to streams in the future, in the near future. But I'm taking a break and I'll be back in a few hours. So have a great night and I will see you around like a donut.